Hello. This is my first thought of the day. I'm very nervous, so I apologize. My thought of the day is on leadership. The purpose and intent of a true leader shall be to evaluate mankind's faith and fill the world with justice. At some point in our lives, we have had a relationship with someone, a parent, a teacher, or a boss, perhaps who greatly changed the way we looked at the world. Someone who had high standards and truly stood for something. Someone who inspired and motivated us. Someone who taught us to set goals and instilled the confidence and spirit to achieve them. Such a person is a true leader. Today, we are surrounded by people we may call leaders in government, in business, in education, in the arts. But we are suffering from a shortage of genuine leadership. Where are these people really leading us, and why? After witnessing so much deceit and such frequent abuse of power, many people have ceased trusting their leaders. Still, no matter how cynical we may grow, we resign ourselves to the fact that we need someone to keep our various houses in order. Since we are so preoccupied with our own lives, we are willing to elect and appoint officials to manage the affairs of the land. But is a leader merely a manager? What should we expect from our leader? And do we really need leaders in the first place? Yes, we do need leaders. On our own, we may lack vision, direction, and strength to reach our goals. We all begin our lives in need of guidance. Even the most precocious child cannot possibly be expected to make certain crucial decisions. Once we become adults with the capacity to reason with ourselves, most of us are overwhelmed by the pressures of daily survival, that we rarely find time and energy to focus on life's larger issues. And when we do, our emotions and inherent subjectivity limit our vision and constrict our movement. A leader provides a new perspective, inspiring us to expand our narrow field of vision when we are preoccupied with our own self-interest, be they petty or great. A leader sends us a wake-up call, altering us to seek the priorities of life. A true leader wants nothing more than to give people pride, to make people stand on their own, as leaders in their own, instead of trying to blind us with his or her brilliance. A true leader reflects our own life back to us, so we may see ourselves anew. In our secular society, we tend to think a leader as a person who is well-connected, who is powerful, or charismatic, or wealthy. We judge our leaders by what they have. A true leader should be judged by what he has not: ego, arrogance, and self-interest. A true leader sees his work as a selfless service towards a higher purpose. Leadership is not power and dominance, it is servitude. It does not mean a leader is weak. He derives great strength from his dedication to a purpose that is greater than himself. A true leader shakes people from the reverie and tells them, no, you don't need to live a life of desperation and confusion. Yes, you are an important link to the chain of generations past. You have a legacy worth preserving and a future worth fighting for. By recognizing the characteristics of a true leader, we set standards for our leaders, and more importantly, for ourselves. Setting the sight on the summit, even when you have yet to arrive, is the surest way of completing the journey. Every person, no matter how uneducated or poor, has something to teach the wisest and richest among us. No one is incapable of being a leader in some way, and no one is exempt from the responsibility. You may think you were not a born leader, but why then were you created? Each of us has been given unique strengths and abilities. We have the choice to use them selfishly or to share them with others. The end.